In a sport where legends are forged through raw talent and unrelenting determination, one man's journey from the hardscrabble streets of Chesapeake, Virginia, to the pinnacle of basketball embodies resilience, power, and heart. At 55, Alonzo Mourning, NBA champion, Hall of Famer, and Miami Heat icon, stands as a towering figure, proving that grit, sacrifice, and an unbreakable spirit can conquer any obstacle. This is the story of a kid who rose from humble beginnings to become a defensive titan, philanthropist, and enduring symbol of perseverance, inspiring generations to fight for their dreams with relentless resolve. Born on February 8, 1970, in Chesapeake, Virginia, Alonzo Harding Mourning Jr. grew up in a working-class neighborhood where opportunity was scarce, but community bonds ran deep. Raised by his mother, Julia, and later by foster parent Fanny Threet after his parents' separation at age 12, Alonzo found solace on the basketball court. The asphalt courts of Chesapeake were his proving ground, where he battled older, tougher players, honing his skills and toughness. His 6'10" frame and fierce competitiveness set him apart, but it was his work ethic that defined him. At Indian River High School, Alonzo became a local legend, dominating with an intensity that belied his youth. As a senior in 1988, he averaged 23.1 points, 14.8 rebounds, and 5.2 blocks per game, leading Indian River to a Virginia State championship. His performance earned him USA Today's National High School Player of the Year award, a testament to his talent and drive. Coach Bill Lassiter often praised Alonzo's preparation, recalling how he'd stay late running sprints or refining post moves, driven by a hunger to transcend his circumstances. His high school years also revealed his leadership, as he mentored younger teammates and stayed grounded despite growing fame. Alonzo's talent earned him a scholarship to Georgetown University, where he arrived in 1988 under the mentorship of legendary coach John Thompson. Georgetown's program, known for producing dominant big men, was a perfect fit for Alonzo's defensive prowess and discipline. As a freshman, he made an immediate impact, averaging 13.1 points, 7.3 rebounds, and a staggering 5.0 blocks per game, setting an NCAA record for blocks by a freshman with 169. His sophomore year solidified his reputation as a defensive force, leading the nation with 4.9 blocks per game while posting 15.8 points and 8.5 rebounds. By his senior year in 1991-92, Alonzo was a complete player, averaging 21.3 points, 10.7 rebounds, and 5.0 blocks, earning consensus All-American honors and the Big East Defensive Player of the Year award. His battles against rivals like Dikembe Mutombo were iconic, showcasing his physicality, agility, and basketball IQ. Off the court, Alonzo's leadership shone. He mentored younger Hoyas, volunteered with DC area youth programs, and engaged with fans, foreshadowing his future philanthropy. His charisma and relentless work ethic made him a Georgetown icon, and by the time he graduated with a sociology degree, his legacy was etched in Hoya history. Selected second overall by the Charlotte Hornets in the 1992 NBA draft, Alonzo entered a league brimming with legendary centers like Hakeem Olajuwon, David Robinson, and Patrick Ewing. At 22, he faced the challenge of proving himself among the game's elite. His rookie season was electric, 21.0 points, 10.3 rebounds, and 3.5 blocks per game, earning NBA All-Rookie First-Team honors. His explosive dunks and tenacious defense electrified Charlotte fans, and he formed a dynamic duo with Larry Johnson, pushing the Hornets to their first playoff appearance in 1993. Traded to the Miami Heat in 1995, Alonzo found his true home, becoming the cornerstone of Coach Pat Riley's gritty, defense-first philosophy. Over his first stint with the Heat, 1995-2002, he averaged 19.8 points, 9.6 rebounds, and 3.0 blocks per game, leading the league in blocks in 1999, 3.9, and 2000, 3.7. His back-to-back NBA Defensive Player of the Year awards in 1999 and 2000 solidified his status as one of the game's premier rim protectors, a force who altered opponents' strategies with his presence. Alonzo's impact transcended numbers. Known for his ferocious intensity, he anchored Miami's playoff runs, including Eastern Conference Finals appearances in 1997 and 2000. His rivalry with the New York Knicks, particularly against Patrick Ewing, defined an era of physical, no-holds-barred basketball. Heat-Knicks games were gladiatorial, with Alonzo's blocks and thunderous dunks setting the tone. Teammates like Tim Hardaway and Dan Majerle lauded his leadership, noting how he demanded excellence in practice, often outworking everyone in the gym. His presence transformed Miami into a perennial contender, and his number 33 jersey became a symbol of the Heat's blue-collar ethos. Beyond the court, Alonzo connected with Miami's diverse fanbase, embracing the city's culture and earning their loyalty through his relentless effort. In 2000, Alonzo faced a life-altering challenge, a diagnosis of focal glomerulosclerosis, a rare kidney disease that threatened his career and life. The news shocked the basketball world, but Alonzo refused to yield. Undergoing aggressive treatment, he returned in the 2001-02 season, averaging 15.7 points and 8.4 rebounds in 75 games, earning the NBA's Comeback Player of the Year award. His comeback inspired millions, showcasing his resilience. In a 2002 ESPN interview, he said, "I wasn't just fighting for basketball, I was fighting for my life. That's what drives me." His courage became a defining chapter of his legacy, resonating with fans who saw him as more than an athlete but a symbol of hope. In 2003, Alonzo signed with the New Jersey Nets, but his kidney condition and injuries limited his play. In December 2003, he underwent a kidney transplant, a high-risk procedure that tested his resolve. Defying medical odds, he returned to the Heat in 2005 as a backup center, embracing a reduced role with the same intensity that defined his prime. His contribution to Miami's 2006 NBA championship was unforgettable. Coming off the bench in Game 6 against the Dallas Mavericks, Alonzo delivered 8 points, 6 rebounds, and critical defensive stops, helping secure Miami's first title. The image of him hoisting the Larry O'Brien Trophy, tears streaming, remains an NBA touchstone. Retiring in 2008 after 838 games, Alonzo finished with career averages of 17.1 points, 8.5 rebounds, and 2.8 blocks per game, a 52.7% field goal percentage, 7 All-Star selections, and a PER of 21.2. In 2009, the Heat retired his number 33 jersey, cementing his place as a franchise legend. Alonzo's transition to life after basketball was seamless, driven by the passion that fueled his playing career. Since 2009, he has served as the Heat's vice president of player programs, mentoring young stars like Bam Adebayo and sharing lessons from his journey. His philanthropy, however, is where his impact shines brightest. In 1997, he founded the Mourning Family Foundation, which has raised millions to support at-risk youth in South Florida. The Overtown Youth Center, a cornerstone of his foundation, provides education, sports, and mentorship to underserved kids, reflecting Alonzo's belief in opportunity through hard work. In 2024, he expanded his foundation's reach, launching a STEM scholarship for Chesapeake students, honoring his roots. His hands-on approach, coaching kids at the center or speaking at community events, sets him apart as a philanthropist who lives his values. He also funds basketball camps in Virginia, ensuring Chesapeake's youth have access to the sport that shaped him. At 55, Alonzo remains a vibrant force. Inducted into the Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame in 2014, he's a respected NBA analyst for TNT, where his insight and infectious energy earned a 2023 Sports Emmy nomination. A sought-after speaker, he shared his story of resilience at the 2025 TEDx Miami, captivating audiences with his humor and wisdom. A devoted father to Alonzo III, Aaliyah, and Miles, he balances family with his passions, often seen courtside at Heat games or coaching his son's AAU team. Known for his booming laugh and love of jazz, Miles Davis and John Coltrane are favorites. Alonzo's authenticity endears him to all. His advocacy for kidney disease awareness, through partnerships with the National Kidney Foundation, has saved lives, amplifying his impact beyond basketball. Alonzo Mourning's journey, from a state champion in Chesapeake to an NBA champion, Hall of Famer, and philanthropist, is a masterclass in defying odds. His 2006 NBA title, 2 Defensive Player of the Year awards, and triumphant return from a life-threatening illness are milestones in a career built on heart and hustle. His statistical legacy, 14,311 points, 7,137 rebounds, and 2,356 blocks, tells only part of the story. Whether mentoring players, uplifting communities, or inspiring fans, Alonzo's fire burns bright. His story reminds us that greatness is forged through will, work, and an unyielding spirit. In Miami, Chesapeake, and beyond, his legacy inspires millions to chase their dreams, no matter the challenge. Thank you for joining us on this journey through Alonzo Mourning's rise to greatness. Your support keeps stories like these alive. Stay fierce, keep pushing, and we'll see you next time.